Hello. Alright. The plan is to do some Nora Nightwave. We've got Rise of the Machine. Get 7,000 points with Nora Nightwave. Kill 300 enemies using a necromech without getting destroyed. Well, let's see. You can use a necromech in just about any mission. So, what do I want to do? I thought I was going to go to Deimos and do a bounty with people, but now I'm thinking, why don't I go to Gabii on Ceres and do a survival? And that is a run with infested, so you get lots of enemies. And you can see I've already done, this is Nora's Mix Volume 5. It's been up for a couple of weeks, and this week just came up a few days ago. I just enjoy doing these challenges. They usually get me to do something new in the game that I hadn't normally done. And it's just fun little challenges. It's like doing achievements. I have 45 of her credits. View cred offerings. Okay, how about also hide owned? I like to get the helmets that she has, and I like to get the mods. Do I use the Viper? Probably not. Do I use Nyx? Not really. But I want to get every Warframe geared up, good enough to be good for the Steel Path circuit. I suck in the Steel Path circuit because not all my frames and weapons are good for it. So I think ultimately, what do they all have to be good for it? You just need to be able to. When you go to the Steel Path circuit, as long as one or two of your choices are decent, it could get you through the whole thing. Your Warframe could get you through it. A particular weapon could get you through it. I'm having some emergency. Good for my health. Bum bum bum. Marlock. 45 credits. Let's see. See this? It says I've already mastered that. It says I've already mastered that. This is a skin. I already own it. Didn't I say hide owned? Hide owned. Weird that's not hiding the owned crafted stuff. Anyway. Let's get back to it, like Nora said. Navigation. Equipment. Arsenal. Up here's your vehicles. Here's my Void Rig. Got the Mazelon and the Arabek, and this thing's leveled up. Bum bum bum. Actions. It's upgraded. Have I really looked up builds? No. I don't think I have. Whoops. Upgrade. Have I looked up a build for this? It's got gas. Gas is, I don't know, probably decent against infested. Does that attack health like viral does? Bum bum bum. It's been pretty good. I've done solo isolation vaults with my Void Rig. This is the melee weapon. No, sorry. This is the ultimate for when you do your number 4. But yeah, it's got something going on. At least the mods are maxed. What are the abilities for the Void Rig? Necra Web. Hurl a canister of graviton fluids to create a wide mire that will significantly slow enemies traveling across it. Number 2, Storm Shroud. Make an electrical field that greatly enhances survivability. Enemies that strike the shroud will suffer for their impudence. Well, good. Okay. So, number 2 is shit's getting all over me and up close to me. Bam, bam, bam. They get electrocuted. Here's mines. Bam, bam, bam. Throwing out mines. Look at that. Cool. So, this is slow, shock, mines, and guard. Guard mode's the easy one to remember. Use that one often enough. Okay. So, bam, bam, bam. We're gonna go. Alright, I'm gonna set this. Let's do this solo. I think I can use a necromech in Gabii. Gabii is the dark sector on Ceres. This is a great node for farming Oricon cells and alloy plates. You get some other things there too, like maybe some circuits, maybe some polymer bundles. But yeah, it's like one of the best places for alloy plates. Just going on Origin System normal mode. Oh, there's my ship. It's the Mantis. Boop, 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 boop.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
I think, I'm not 100% sure, but maybe, am I even in Xeneric? Okay, I am in Xeneric. And can I have a void rig here? Oh, I can't even have it. Well, dadgummit. Man, I thought you could. I guess there's only certain. I guess I was thinking of the arc gun. You can use those in like every mission. All right, I guess Deimos it is. All right. Well, hell, I kind of feel like, well, I'm here. Let's just go ahead and do this run while we're here.
A steady stream of toxic spores is being released.
Mesmer skin. Buff. Let's do it melee mode. Hey, I-10. I would normally bring Cora to this, and she can just pop up her Strangle Dome, and the first 5 minutes of the run are like pretty passive, and so if you're just wanting to do something real chill, this is a good run for that. I'm sure somebody told me that I cannot use a necromech. Where can you use necromechs? You can use them in the plains of Eidolon or Valis, and depending on your upgrade status of intrinsics, you can use them on railjack missions, or some railjack missions, or all of them, depending on your. This is easy mode. Well, these are only level 15. Xmas. Some alloy. That's one of the reasons this is such a good. Of course, I am using boosters. The boosters are totally worth it. It's 200 platinum for a month.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Right, and if you bring Cora or Necros or Hydroid, then you get better drop chances, both for the life support and for all the mats. Something about survival missions is if you stand in one place, you'll actually develop a stream of enemies coming from a few angles. So camping is actually better. If you run around a ton, you're asking the game to load up different chunks of programming constantly instead of just work with one area. And so you'll actually dry up the spawns. There won't be as many spawns. So if you have someone in your team who is camping and having a good time at it, i.e. they're getting tons of enemies, as soon as you run back and forth and go in and out of their camping spot and then continue to run around, you can actually dry up the spawn that they had too. You might get there and wonder why they were camping or how they had anything going on, but it dried up as soon as you got there. So thankfully it does overall. I mean, people love to run around and they do survival missions. I'm not judging, and it tends to work out, but I would say give camping a try. Just find yourself a little spot. You can see on the mini map here, you can just see them just filtering in. I got like a non-stop supply. So yeah, I was gonna do the Necromech 300 kills, which I haven't done before. But maybe I could, if I run back and forth a bit, I can mess up this camping spot that I've got, and just show you that I can dry out. I can camp down here, and I can come down here. So yeah, I mean, unless they've changed anything in the last few years, it used to be pretty easy to mess up. So we come over here where they were spawned from.
The raid is off to a successful start. Extraction is available if you need it.
So we're 5 minutes in. Just doing a bit of a test here. So far, I moved to a new spot, and I've got plenty of enemies. So who knows? I mean, it was 3 years ago whenever it was so easy to dry out somebody's camping. You'd be camping, and people would run back and forth and be like, okay, well, I had enemies, and now I don't. So we're running back down here. Got plenty of enemies. I'm all the way to this end. Those enemies are still coming. I'm at 74, 77. Oh, I hear something. Cool. And enemies are filtering that way, and it started up pretty quick. So, yeah, maybe it's better than it used to be. Cool. Yeah, I feel like Digital Extremes, DE, man, they're always improving the game. Okay, I have Mesmer Skin of 10. Cool. And I've got life support of 70 something, not even really trying. What if we just keep going through the map? Here's a big open area. There are quite a few life supports up in here. On the left side of the screen, top left, you can see how many life supports I have. You can have 10. And yeah, you don't have to stay at 100% life support. You just have to stay above 0. And each life support you crack open, man, I think it gives you is it 20% or 40? I forgot. Well, usually if I get to 60, I want to crack one. So cool. Well, this is going great as far as like mobs spawning. Nice flow. I don't think any of these infested are gonna use that. Okay, we can pause because we're in solo. Let's look what we're getting. Alloy plates in almost 10 minutes, coming up on 5,000. You get decent missions. Missions. You hit credits in here. That's what my friends and I used to run it for, mostly in the low levels. You get mods you can turn into endo if you don't need them. Nav coordinates, credits, circuits. Alright, we're at 62. Oh, Mesmer skin went off. I'm not sure how much like garbage on the ground hurts my Mesmer skin or my health. It's not fast if it about hurting it. All right, let's go see how much life support we get. So it went from 40-ish to 70. So what do you get, like 30? All right, let's find another one. And we'll be like, okay, we're almost at 70% life support. All right, use this and see if that puts us in the 90s. So yeah, it's like 30%. Which put us back in the 90%, and we still have like 5 life supports. Alright, so maybe if I hold, if I camp in one spot, I got like a stream, like 2 or 3 streams of enemies coming to me if I'll stay kind of more in one spot. Okay, so I will have to see how survival goes in public. Of course, in public, you got 4 people in a group. There can just be whatever less enemies for you because they are all getting killed. But yeah, I really love the farming frames for the extra life support drops.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Alright. Well, I kind of got myself in here. Like I said, I came here to use a necromech, which, silly me. Can't do that. So, maybe this little stream slash video be useful for someone. Just working my way over to the extraction. Go ahead and crack open another one since I'm next to it here. Well, heck, I'm at 80%, so maybe I don't need to bother, because... Alright, going down here.
Additional life support has arrived.
Alright, well, let's just hang out for another, like, 2.5 minutes and go ahead and get to the 15-minute mark and get the next reward. I see enemies are coming. This is the Reaper Prime. Reaper Prime. Highly recommend it. Probably one of the best outside of the Incarnon melees. Yeah, when you're on Steel Path and the Acolytes show up, this Reaper Prime's been serving me pretty well for that. If you are a Steel Path player and you just wanted some quick alloy, I'm not sure if how much more you get. It's not necessarily worth playing on quote-unquote hard mode if you don't get a better reward for it. All right, less than a minute to go. We're at 98%. We could definitely go much longer. My clan needs a alloy plate for some decorations and advertisements.
We will all share in this bounty.
All right, there we got a relic. And we're out of here. Cool. It's a fun run. The Ignis Wraith is great in there. You get these little clouds of bugs, and they'll get on you, and you can roll, and that takes them off of you. You can attack the clouds of bugs with a melee or an Ignis Wraith or an Atomos. Those are great weapons to take in to Gabii. And I was in there for 15 minutes and got 86,000, but that's with a booster. But yeah, you can come out with even without a booster, you can come out with 20 to 50,000. So if you're someone who's not playing the index yet, or just want to play something chill and get other things at the same time, it's a cool little thing to do. Get on Discord with your friends. Alrighty. Thank you much. Tell